very short recap. You guys, a vulture man got yeeted out of his tower. You descended on him. You fucked him up. You got the wand. You gave the wand to the weird child. The weird child used the wand to use the nightwalker to slam the building. You guys snuck in through the side entrance. You guys went to the library, got a bunch of weird shit. I actually have a list of the weird shit once you guys start looking through it. Then you went into a bone room and fought a thing with a white dragon skull. Then the red ooze died. Then you contacted Brax and he told you where to go. Then you went into Thyrast's room. Then you guys started engaging with Thyrast. Then he summoned a wall of corpses. Then he turned into a dragon. Or maybe the corpse wall was before the dragon. Whatever order it is.
The corpse wall was before the dragon, and then Thea proceeded to Kool-Aid Man through the corpse wall.
Yes, the Kool-Aid Man through the corpse wall. Then he turned into
I prefer to think Juggernaut, but okay.
Also
okay,
works, yes.
Yeah, that works. But yeah, now it's Theo's turn. He's surrounded by whites.
Yep.
I tried to kill them all in one go, but you should be able to knock them down, so.
I think so too, yep. So I'm going to start with the one on my left.
Okay, so it'd be
my direct left.
That one.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
And I take my longsword, and I do one attack. Whatcha?
Okay.
19.
That is going to chop this white's head off, and he falls onto the ground, or she, or they, or it. It's undead. It's an it. It falls to the ground, deaded again.
By the way, I wasn't going to use the elemental damage.
That's fine. I wasn't factoring that in.
Great. Hi, Coda.
Yeah, he's hanging out.
And then swing around and attack the one to my north left.
Okay. Yep. I see that.
Bam!
Okay. That is just enough to bring it down as well. This time you got a torso shot, and it goes kaputs.
Great. And then I look at the one right in front of me, and
have an epic stare down, and then you hit, and that one will also fall to the ground in a
hell yeah
of bones.
Let's see. So with my extra attack, that goes up to 3. Give me a second. I'm looking to see if I have anything I can do. Action. Right. So then I will just use an action surge.
Okay.
And I believe I should have... Yeah. That's 90 feet to get to the dragon. If I use my longbow, what is that? Yeah, I've got plenty of...
Yeah, longbow should be able to touch anything in here.
Yeah, so action surge, I'm going to pull up my longbow and aim at the... And hopefully aim true at this creepy dragon.
Okay.
And I believe that gets me... I'm sure you take one additional action on top of the regular action and a possible bonus action. Okay, so an additional action, so if I take the attack action, that gives me 3 attacks, right?
Yes.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, holy shit. I'm going to roll. Hang on, I'm going to roll. Wow, 0 piercing damage.
It would have been.
Fun.
You could do a minimum of 1. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it has to be a minimum of 1.
D10. for the first.
Wow.
Wow.
You're just getting them
indeed.
out of the way, like just first turn. It's fine.
Cool.
Would you like to move?
Yeah. Give me a second as I get rid of that one action surge that I have. And I shall. Oh, I used my action surge so I can arcane charge. That gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there. Gets me there, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then I will use movement. Putting away the goddamn longbow. Cause that sucked. I return to taking out my my sword, and I will do something. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to try and find some cover.
Okay.
Oh, give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like kind of underneath
The
this.
stairs. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make like a little like I guess ninja symbol saying you're under the stairs just to remind
Okay,
myself.
fair enough. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Aoife.
Jesus.
All right, with my dragon slaying arrow in hand.
Yep.
Run back up the wall.
Okay. We're gonna try this again.
And land on top and just start stabbing.
Okay. Let's see it.
All right.
As we see this, Theo just goes, I should have given my longbow to her.
Holy. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. That's all right. Jesus. Well, this
roll
time.
100 d20. And then bonus action, flurry of blows with my astral arms and beat the shit out of them.
Okay, so wait, hold on. How much damage does the Dragon Slayer arrow do when it...
3d6.
Right, but how much is the extra damage?
You can't.
Madonna,
So
you can't be up here. Oh, you're very damp. You are a moist dog. Ugh, hello.
Night tunnel.
So it's going to be 17 plus 19.
Yep.
Plus another 19.
Plus another 19.
Plus another 12.
So that's 38 plus
19.
17 plus 12.
12. Okay. All right.
50,
Yes.
67 should be.
Yes.
That went well.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so that should be. All right, hold on, just making sure I got that. All right, cool, perfect.
So
Okay.
how much damage did the arrow do as bonus? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
it's all the 8 plus 11 is the 3d6.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a d8 because it's monk weapon plus 3d6.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So how come you did the 100 d20?
I heard somewhere that it can help reset the algorithm, and I rolled like dog shit last time. And I just watched you roll 3 sub 10 rolls, so I was like, I'm not gonna risk it.
Fair.
Try. And it worked.
Okay. Would you like to? Well, he's not moving yet, So I'll.
No, I'm assuming he's gonna be pissed. I'm gonna
Oh.
stay here.
Yeah, he's. The rigor mortis that probably had set in eons ago doesn't really help with the facial expressions, but you get the feeling he's kind of pissed off.
Yeah. While I'm stabbing, I'm just gonna yell at him in Draconic because I can speak it. It's like, did you forget to wear sunscreen? Your skin's awful. How many wrinkles do you have? Should I count them? Just like stabbing.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay.
I'm very happy.
Raine.
Now.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
We're going to take a little aim, and we're going to fire the crossbow. There we go.
Okay. All right. We'll just do this now. Okay. I could see that.
I'm up for resetting the algorithm for me too, because I was rolling like shit last time.
Okay. Would you like to move, or are you happy where you are?
I am, so I cannot move.
Okay.
I'm not particularly happy where I am, and that also takes my bonus action. So, yep. Hope I don't get hit. That's my turn.
Okay. The remaining two weird skeletons are going to.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about them.
It's okay.
Sorry, Zaitari.
I should be okay. We'll see. I have shield. Sorry, I'm eating food.
They are stupid, so I'm gonna roll a d20 and see which one they go after. So.
I mean, there's one right in front of me, so.
All right, Raine. It's going to attempt to attack you. Do you have Displacer Cloak on, or did you trade that for the pocket watch? I don't remember.
I did it for the pocket watch.
Okay.
I'm regretting it every minute.
That's a 1.
Stupid pocket watch.
That's an 8. 8 plus whatever. It's not gonna hit you, so you're fine. Zaitari. That's not gonna be enough. Does a 20 hit your armor class?
Yeah, and I'm gonna shield.
Okay. Then, pink. All right. They are happy where they are because they are dumb. Okay. It's lair action time. It's everybody's favorite time.
Yay.
So he is going.
What
to...
lair action will be next?
Yeah, he's gonna do this. The hold on. Get rid of that square. That's not what I wanted to do. Screw the square. It's there. He's gonna resummon his corpse wall over here. So I need Melanie, Raine,
Oh, whoops, sorry.
and the skeleton to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Is it as long as?
Yes, it's as
It
long
was?
as that. Yes.
Okay, so it didn't like lose a bit
Nope.
when I crashed through it.
Nope. He just it's like you see the wall next to the door just melt into the ground, and then a new one just forms.
Damn.
Do we remember if 15 were passing things, guys?
I don't remember.
I think for the layer action, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm
I
gonna
think it
have to
was a lower DC than, Godzilla over there.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
Godzilla's DC wasn't that high. It was like a 15 or 16.
I'll risk it. I'm hopefully keep that last bit of luck if I need it. So yeah, I'll say with the 15. Yeah.
Okay. So you both say. Well, let me see if skeleton saves. Skeleton does save. Everybody saves apparently, and
Woo!
Hold on. So you can choose what side of the wall you guys want to be on.
I'm in it with them.
North side.
Okay. And then half damage, but you have evasion, so you're fine, Raine. However, Melanie does not have evasion.
Nope, Melanie does not. This is not a magical effect. This isn't a spell.
Nope,
so.
this is not a spell. This is This is not spell.
Bullshit.
Only 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay, so that is his lair action. It is Zaitari's turn.
Okay, can I still see Godzilla in the sky with diamonds? Ow, 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 ow. Ugh,
That's
think-
punishment for that.
I think
Climb
he's
up my leg.
on the
Yeah, but I'm
ground
not-
now.
Oh, okay.
The
On the
wall
ground?
is 10 feet high. Yes, the wall is 10 feet high. So I think you can see him. I think he's bigger than 10 feet.
Okay. Alright. I just was wondering. Oh my gosh,
I don't
Coda,
know.
why do
10
you have
feet's
to
pretty tall.
Coda, why do you have to stand on my keyboard?
Because that's where you're paying attention.
I guess. Here, let me just move this forward and then maybe that'll make it easier for you and you'll just lay down. Okay, that worked. Alright, I'm gonna toss out my ball bearings
Mm-hmm.
and cast animate objects.
Okay.
This is gonna be a wall of text.
Yep.
And ignore the roll. The thing I need to read is how many it is. Because the block of text is too fucking big. Blah 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 blah. How many tiny objects?
10.
10. Okay.
It's just such a long spell.
It really is. It's because of like how much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna animate 5 ball bearings.
Mm-hmm.
And is there anything like what do these candelabras count as?
I guess they'd be medium. They're pretty tall.
Okay, what about these books here?
They would probably count as.
I imagine the books would be tiny.
Yeah, the books would be tiny, I assume.
Okay, I'm gonna do 5 ball bearings and 5 books from this bookcase over here.
Okay.
The books are gonna go attack him, and the ball bearings are gonna attack this skeleton.
Okay, sounds good.
I think they only have a 20-foot movement. Oh no, they have a 30-foot movement. So if I get them from like here, they could probably get to him. That's why I'm splitting it up between ball bearings and books so that
Okay.
I can actually attack things.
Sounds good.
All right, so we'll roll for the skeleton first. They have a +8 to hit. Shoot. I'm just gonna roll 5d20. Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Okay. So then I'm going to imagine the 18 and 19 and then the 20 whatever the fuck and the 8 and 4 miss.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. So it's Sorry, I have to type awkwardly now cuz Coda is laying in front of my keyboard.
That's fine.
12 19 points of bludgeoning damage, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
As tiny ball bearings.
And these
come
count as
roll.
magical?
No.
No. Okay.
Bean, how did you get up here? How did you get here, baby?
So they don't
walk.
do as much damage as you think they do.
Yeah. The nice thing about it though is as long as I maintain concentration, I could just keep using my bonus action for extra damage.
Okay.
Okay, now let's do the dragon. I'm gonna take a guess. $17 doesn't hit?
17 does not hit.
Okay. 20 hit?
20 does hit.
Alright, so 2 of those hit. 15 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, I do have to do that at 4th level, don't I? That's fine. Oh my god, just let me do it. And just teleport myself, whee, over to here.
Okay.
through the skeleton.
Sounds good. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
It does need to make a con save, unless it's immune to necrotic damage.
This guy in particular is not, so.
Okay.
I believe he does not make his, he does not make his con save, so 21.
All right, and 21 points of necrotic damage.
And now he's dead.
Great.
Melanie.
So dragon's on the ground, I heard.
Dragon is on the ground.
Cool. Am I flanking with Eva?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, yes. You could draw a line and it'd be diagonal, and yes.
1 hit.
Okay.
Gonna do a trip attack.
Okay.
Wait, is it? He's still in dragon form, so I'm not. I'm
I was about
guessing
to
he
say.
probably can't be. He's got wings and shit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a commander strike instead. And have Raine attack.
Okay,
Ooh.
unfortunately it sails by his head, almost hitting Aoife in the
I want to use
process.
lucky for that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look it. I'm going risky for the
Come
biscuit.
on. Oh,
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that will not.
Unfortunate.
I like it.
Crossbow bolt zooms past Aoife's head.
21 to hit on my second strike.
21 will hit.
Technically my third. And then where's the? I am going to do a goading attack. So he needs to make a DC 21 Wisdom save, or he has to attack me, and he has disadvantage or he'll have disadvantage on the attack.
Unfortunately, he will make it.
Damn. Did he have to burn a legendary save at least?
Nope, he's very wise.
Dragons are good at wisdom.
Yeah, that makes sense.
sometimes.
I was hoping that his
Yeah, sometimes though they can be,
because he was
yeah.
undead. I was hoping he took a hit to wisdom and had a boost to intelligence or something. So okay, it's 2 more superiority blown. He still does take the 9 extra damage though.
Okay.
So 3 of those. I'm gonna action surge and do 1, 2, 3.
Okay, all of those will hit. So,
Nice.
14, 17, 14. Okay, cool. You've got his
45
attention.
points of damage.
Good.
Are you all set? Would you like to move? Are you happy where you are?
I mean, am I happy where I am? No. Am I going to move? Also, no. But I would like it noted that I don't necessarily like where I am. This place sucks. Corpses behind me.
I assume this place sucks. Okay. Let's see. Now it is his turn. He is going to... Alright. He is going to. He really doesn't like being here.
He's the one that
Join the
landed.
club.
Yeah.
He's going to try to fly away. So Melanie, you got an attack of opportunity.
Yes, I
know
do.
that son of a bitch.
Okay.
Guess whose movement is 0?
That is fine.
Yeah, he's gonna do a sweep attack or whatever, right?
Now he's going to cast.
Oh. Ah, damn it. I've already used my reaction. Oh well.
So he.
Hmm.
Let me see. Am I close enough?
You can't see him, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can.
He's much taller than the.
Okay.
I am going to counter spell
What level?
at 6th level because it's like one of the only higher level spell slots I have left.
Let me take a look. All right, it'll go. It won't go off then.
I am still gonna punch him because I'm a mage slayer,
Okay.
so I can use my reaction to stab him real quick.
Okay.
My character sheet will open.
How fucking dare you try to cast something?
All right. That will connect. That's
Stop it.
with the arrow.
Yeah.
You don't get the bonus damage over and over again, right? I thought the
No,
magic
no,
was
you don't. It's just an
expended.
arrow now.
Okay.
No, we talked about this because I asked Darren about it,
Oh, okay.
and it's a dragon slaying dagger basically now because I can use it because of my deflect missiles and bullshit. It's a monk weapon for me.
Damn.
But the magic isn't expended?
Not on the arrows.
Huh.
Really? Oh.
I really thought that was.
That's what Darren said last time, at least.
Crazy. I really thought anything that was a slaying arrow only worked once. Even if you picked up the arrow, it was like
I'm just
done.
going off of what Darren, because I asked last time and Darren said the magic would stay. So
Then that's fucking handy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna look gift horse in the mouth.
All right.
either way, it's a +1.
Yeah.
So
Okay. That is his turn. Theo.
Am I right in thinking that there is still a skeleton in this?
Oh yeah,
Corpse wall?
he should have moved this way. Sorry about that.
Damn. Okay.
From the DM's description of the corpse wall last time, it sounds like if you attack it, you can make a hole.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know I can make a hole.
Well,
I should still have protection from evil and good up too.
Yeah, I don't think anything hit you, so.
Nope. Disadvantage on attack rolls against me. Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Yeah, okay. Oh man.
oh, I just remembered. I'm weakened, aren't I? Did that go away yet?
No.
No. I think you did not save yet. I'm gonna look.
When Rose said frightened, it made me think of it.
Yeah, that takes a hit to your strength.
it was a disadvantage on strength-based everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was in the stat block
So-
for the monster.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna run through and see if these would have hit with their second rolls. So-
Well, it has to be your first roll. That
Oh yeah. Good point. Okay,
Okay.
so first roll. First roll.
That 29
Okay.
wouldn't have
The
hit.
29 would have been a 1.
All right, so that's minus 17.
One of them would have
Oh,
been
I'm
a
muted.
3,
No wonder. That last
which
attack
would not
was a
have
3,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah, so, oof, that's 16 plus 6,
So that's
22 damage
Yep.
to undo.
All right.
Sorry for interrupting your turn, Ro. I just wanted to make sure that I did
No,
that before we
totally
forgot
fine.
about it.
Gave me time to figure out what I wanted to do. I will use my action to cast Toll of the Dead
Okay.
on the dragon.
All right. He will make it.
Yeah. That was dumb. But give me a second. There's
Yeah. While you're contemplating, I have a question for Melanie.
Uh-huh.
So is his speed still 0?
No, because that last attack didn't hit.
Okay.
the last one that was a 18 should have been an 18 instead of.
Okay. Just letting. Okay.
Well, it's a 3 plus.
Yes.
Yeah,
Plus
18.
15.
18 would
So,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, 18 would not connect.
Yeah, so his speed is not 0.
Okay.
He could have moved.
He will take to the air if that is the case.
Damn.
And then he wouldn't have what's the word I'm looking for? Cast anything?
No, he would have still casted.
Oh, okay.
Regardless. Aoife, could you just roll me an acrobatics or athletics roll to see if you stay on?
Sure.
This time you're fine. You're on the dragon's back.
Yeah, I'm having a great time heckling him, so it's really motivating me.
He is 60 feet in the air.
Ah, damn it.
What was the save against the weekend? Was it Dex?
The save against the weekend is Dex.
16 pass?
Unfortunately, you are still weakened. I believe it has been like 3 rounds for you so far. I'm doing it right?
That sounds right. Because this combat actually hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it's only been like 4 rounds so far.
Yeah. I will go here and use since I have war magic, I use my action to cast a cantrip. I can make 1 weapon attack as a bonus action. Regardless of whether it hits or not. I think I'd actually like to be here. And I will attack the wall. Because I just don't have enough movement to get through, so. Bam. 26.
26
to hit
will
the
connect.
Corpse wall.
Oh yeah,
And-
yeah, and let me see if that can. Let's see. It's almost. You can almost get through.
Cool.
I would say that part of the wall has taken 12 hit points.
Okay, I would like it to be this part of the wall between me and Melanie.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, sounds good.
Aren't you guys glad you brought Theo along?
Yeah, Theo's been doing great.
He's a fighter. He's on the ground, same as Melanie.
All right.
And Raine.
Yeah.
I think he can do this because tails are really like flexible.
Is he gonna whip me?
Yeah, he's gonna fucking whip you. Or
Oh, yeah.
or attempt to do
Right.
so.
My AC
Yeah.
is 22.
Okay, that's a 26 to hit.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. So your tail just smacks you in the face. For 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm fine.
Okay, it is your turn.
Since it's my turn, does the dragon slaying arrow that I've been using for stabbies still work, or are you saying, or is it gonna be no?
So I told you. I think I told you the first time it worked because you missed.
Okay.
Technically, you didn't hit him.
Okay, I'm gonna just throw it then, and then do Disc of Night.
Okay.
So we can just eliminate that variable altogether.
Well. Okay.
Oh my god!
What?
You have chosen wisely.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Scoot up a little bit so I can start slashing at the back of his neck.
I feel like Aoife's turned into the crit machine.
Seriously.
It was those 100 d20s.
I mean,
Oh,
I did the
miss, but that one,
120
okay.
thing too. I
Yeah.
have not critted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the 16 will not connect, but the 23 will.
Yeah, and that's going to be 13 points of damage for the 23.
Okay. Okay. He does not like any of this.
No,
I
I'm
bet.
gonna
I bet.
Scoot up a little more.
Okay, he is going. Okay, so at the end of your turn, is it at the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's action, bonus action.
Okay, at the end of your turn,
And a little bit of movement.
there is a surge of
Well, it's
necrotic
good.
energy that he releases. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I need
Just
one more
Eva?
level in.
Just Aoife,
Freaking
because he's 60 feet in the air, so this won't reach anybody
Barbarian,
else.
so I can get advantage on that. Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind.
I'll get advantage on it next level.
So he's still going to move 40 feet this way. Please make another athletics or acrobatic check to hang on. No, that's 1,
Having this many
2,
arms really helps.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can move your token on top.
I feel like you should get advantage for hanging on, considering you have
Yeah,
a
I'm like,
Facilian
I've got
arm.
my Disc of Night in my hands, and I'm like just like using it like a shovel at him, holding on with 2 hands with my legs, and 2 other hands are just punching him.
Okay. Well, it's Raine's turn.
Get the sense that this gentleman is attempting to perhaps flee or some sort. Is he just moving around?
You are unsure.
I think that it's mostly that he doesn't want to be in melee range with a bunch of people.
Also lining stuff up.
Are we underground or are these windows?
Oh, those are windows.
Okay. I'm going to aim and attempt to hit. Uh, 21 to hit for 29 piercing.
That will do. That will connect.
How is he looking?
He looks pretty hurt. And
Oh,
pretty
no.
angry.
Go.
Mostly angry. Aoife, since you're very up close, could you roll me a perception check?
Perception?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Because
My
you-
passive, by the way, is 21, just for the record.
Okay. He has been muttering to himself this entire time. Like
If
he's
he-
Only
talking.
just now noticed?
Is it a spell?
No, he's been it seems like he's been like having a conversation.
Okay. Have I been able to hear it?
You get snippets of it since you can speak. Like he's been going between like 2 different languages. One of them definitely Draconic. What other
Mhm.
languages do you speak? You pretty much can
All.
all of them, right?
Yes, all of them.
Oh!
Yeah, you do speak all of them.
I've got the tongue of the moon and stars or whatever. Tongue
yeah.
of the sun and moon.
He's been. you catch snippets of the conversation. It seems like he's talking to somebody or some bodies about what's currently happening, like outside the room.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I guess if I can just call that information out. More.
Yeah, you could use it over the brooch so he doesn't know that we know.
This might be overkill, but Raine is not going to risk
Yeah.
it. I'm going to take out the pocket watch,
Mm-hmm.
wind it all the way up,
Oh, God. Okay.
and take another turn.
All right. Somewhere
Ooh.
you hear Kismet weeping on the inside.
Just getting away.
Oh man, all of my reactions to that were missed because I was muted. But I bet Kismet's like sobbing.
Yeah. Somewhere you think Kismet's weeping.
So this is a whole extra turn.
Yes.
I can move. I can do a bonus action, so I am going to. I'm going to conserve. He's still 60 feet up in the air, right?
Yes.
No, that's just a son of a bitch. I am again going to aim and shoot.
Okay, that will hit. That is. All right.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Openly weeping. All right. Skeleton is going to who's even. All right. Melanie's going to attempt to attack you, but you know.
Okay.
That might hit. It's a big might. It will attempt to claw you. With a 23 is 24, right?
Let me see. No, 23 is my AC.
Oh, okay. That is 5 points of slashing.
Okay.
The other one definitely hits. That is 10 points of slashing.
Okay.
And you are currently grappled. Technically,
Okay.
you are restrained. So it takes his cat dog like body and wraps it around you.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent. Lair action. Used the corpse wall last time, so excuse me if I just reuse tokens. For white swarm.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So, not the same ones, just different ones now.
No, I get it.
And they can just go wherever, right? Unoccupied space that he can see. Okay, cool. Boink. 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 Just make that 0 so I don't get confused.
It's almost like he knows who you are.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like you did a shit ton of damage to him and he's pissed off at all of you.
Mm. It's almost like I haven't even gotten a chance to touch him.
Okay, so Melon.
I hate being a fighter.
I mean, not that this is gonna matter because they're whites, but you know. Nope.
Believe me, Ro, if I could have taken you with me when I did Dimension Door, I would have, but I think Melanie would have physically killed me if I didn't take her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Melanie!
It makes
Yeah.
sense for
23,
Zaitari to have
right?
taken,
Yeah.
That's the magic number? Alright.
to have
This,
taken
this
Melanie
guy
instead
actually
of Ray.
rolled enough.
Yeah.
Please take 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw. You're probably fine. You're fine. The other one, it's not going to hit you. The other one on Raine, it's not gonna hit Raine. The other one that is flanking rolled a 1 and then a 2, so that's not gonna work either. Okay. They're just walls. They're walls. They're doing their job. Zaitari.
What's up?
It's your turn.
Man, I really don't like this wall of corpses
Yeah,
existing right now. It's very unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate.
So let's see. The books that were left over should have been like right here.
Yep.
So
He is
Okay.
60 feet in the air.
yeah, no, that's okay. I'm gonna give with my bonus action. I'm gonna give them new orders to attack these skeletons here.
Okay, sounds good.
So we're gonna start with this one. They're
Okay.
just all gonna go for this one.
All right.
5d20. It's a +8 to
Plus
hit.
8. Hit. They all hit, but for the 1.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Coda.
Okay.
Stretching right in front of my face so that I can't see.
You can see Coda.
Yes. Let's see. Uh, $29 of bludgeoning damage as
Okay.
the books just slam themselves.
Yeah, he's getting
Um,
pretty bruised.
And these other ones are gonna start moving their way up to up towards the corpse wall.
Okay, do you
they're
want me
gonna
to put like a token to like just?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. You could just put whatever you want there.
All right. Tiny
They would-
spider.
It would be right where the arrow is.
Okay, cool.
No, one to the right.
One to the right. Sorry.
That's okay. All right, perfect. Okay, so that's my bonus action. Then with my actual action, I don't know.
That was a nice, like, noise.
Yeah. All right. Okay. See, I have a 4th level spell slot left. Woo. I mean, I still have 2nd and 1st, but do I have to see? Ah, damn it. That's really unfortunate because I was going to try to do mass healing word because I know that. Oh wait, no, that's a bonus action too. Haha, never mind.
Really?
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go for the old classic. Some Eldritch Blast on the dragon.
Okay, sounds
Um,
good.
What's the square that Theo was attacking?
The one between him and Melanie.
So this one right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll send out a blast. I'll send out one of my blasts to
Okay.
that first.
Thank you.
That will hit, and then that will collapse. So I'll just put a little square right there. I want it filled. Roll 20. That is now a hole.
Okay. And then the other two are gonna go up to Godzilla.
Okay. Rawr. 16 won't hit, but the 6 will. The 6
Yeah,
points
the
to other
28,
two.
yeah.
28, yeah. Okay.
I think that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Melanie, you are surrounded.
I am. And I am technically restrained. So I'm
Yes.
going to assume that that means that I can't use my Thunderbird dive.
Yes, your speed is 0.
Well, the Thunderbird dive doesn't actually use any of my speed.
Give me a second. Technically, it is kind of like a teleport.
Yeah, it's like a
I will
psycho
say.
jump. But It's okay if the answer is no.
I will say, wherever you go, you have the skeleton wrapped around you.
Ha! That's fine. I am.
He's like you're wearing it like a scarf.
Okay. I
That's
would
choking.
like to. Let's see.
Pretty much.
So, is this thing actually? Is there some sort of thing over here?
Yeah, it's what it's depicted as.
Okay. I'm gonna jump onto this thing. No, I'm gonna jump next to it,
Okay.
and I'm then gonna say, "Come down here, fucker, or I'm just gonna wreck your shit." And
Okay.
then I'm going to do 3 attacks on whatever the fuck this is.
All right, let me get the stats.
I don't know what it is, but I'm hitting it.
Okay. You missed the first time. You hit the next 2 times. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh shit, am I getting electrocuted?
All right, you're
Oh,
fine.
that's a disadvantage.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're actually able to dodge the miniature bolt of lightning that comes out when you strike it the first time.
Is my skeletal scarf able to dodge it?
Let's see. Your skeletal scarf does not dodge it,
Yeah.
and he takes a certain amount of hit points.
Yeah.
It smells slightly charred.
Good.
According to plan, right?
Oh, I left Raine in the fuck zone. That's my beat. Theo, come through and help. Maybe. Maybe.
Is that your turn?
I don't know.
He is
Yeah.
actually under secret orders to dispatch Raine whenever he can.
I'm just thinking that there's a dragon in between you and everything else. I don't have anything else.
Okay.
So, actually, as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and second wind. Just.
Okay. I gotta take a look at something.
No, you don't. Thyrast just makes a.
He just falls
Bunch
over.
of,
He falls over dead.
No, he just like lands on the ground and kind of does one of those. "Rrrr."
Learned the error of my ways. I apologize for this.
Yes, I'll tell you where your daughter is,
Okay.
in case you guys haven't noticed.
He lets out a roar, and then and since you're right next to him, Aoife, you clearly see, like, during this whole time he's been talking with somebody and he's just getting angrier and angrier, and then he just fucking shouts in Draconic, "What do you mean you can't find her?"
Nani?
And that's unless anybody else speaks Draconic, which I think some of you do.
I believe.
I don't. It was like the one time I decided, oh, I will take Draconic.
Yeah, I'll hurriedly translate over the bird show.
I do have it.
Okay, you hear that too.
Girl.
All right. Very angrily. Let's see. Yep. I don't know how that would work, but definitely could see too.
I'm sorry, what?
Go to look at Melanie. Aoife, he is casting.
All right.
He has disadvantage if there's an attack.
Yeah, if it's concentration.
I don't think this is no, this is not concentration.
Okay.
I'll counterspell it at 4th level.
Roll.
Oh yeah, I figured as much. I'm just gonna roll. Where is this? Just a charisma check. So 19.
Oh, so
Ooh,
that would be a
it
ninth
definitely
level.
fails. Yeah.
That's he just it
Not
fizzles.
unless he's casting like fucking meteor or something,
No,
like the
it
10th
fails. It goes
level
poof.
spell.
It goes poof.
Okay,
And he continues to be angry. And he
I
continues to be
imagine.
angry.
That's the last time I can do that, so have fun, Darren, if he
Okay.
survives.
Okay. This is interesting. I wonder how this is gonna work with somebody on him.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No no no.
He does have an ability.
Is he gonna teleport? Oh no no. Oh no.
And this is because of the experimentation that's been done on himself.
I was about to say, you say it like somebody else did it on him. No. He experimented on himself. He has no one but himself to blame for these shitty fucking things happening.
He hasn't tried flying yet. So he is going to fly towards the window.
I'm sorry, has he not been flying?
Well, he's flying.
Like, all the way
he
over?
continues to fly.
There you go.
And for a flicker of a second, you see him use incorporeal movement to go outside.
No!
Now, I don't know how that works because Aoife, you're on him.
Oh, I imagine Ethan
I
would
am.
probably just fall through.
Yeah.
Take me with you.
Okay. So
I would
Or-
assume Aoife hits the wall
I assume
Yeah.
Aoife
because
hits
she's
the
not
wall
incorporeal.
Unless like it also extends to like things that Thyrast
Held
might
items.
be wearing.
Too. It doesn't specifically say. That's the thing.
I mean, so then it is up
Could
to
I be
you.
considered to be a part of him since I just stabbed him with my disc of night?
I think that would be
With
the
him?
opposite.
Zaitari, do you have dimensional anchor?
I already used my reaction to counter spell. I would say yes, but I can't do it now. That's unfortunate.
All right, he is going to. Then he will be outside, glaring at all of you menacingly.
Am I able to just hold on to the slats on the window and not fall?
Roll an acrobatics check. This
So I'd
shouldn't
like
be.
to stay right there if possible.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. You easily like catch one of the boards just before he like zooms into the window and on the other side.
Okay.
Out of curiosity,
And he's just
could I
hovering
tell
there. Yeah.
what he was casting before?
Let me see if it's on your list. Roll an Arcana check.
Sure. Nope.
You have no idea.
All I know is he was looking at somebody, he was looking real angry and was starting to cast something. I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Whatever that is probably
He might have been trying to
bad.
finger death me again.
Yeah, honestly, probably. I don't want you to get fingered. That's somebody else's job.
Yeah,
But tis.
Theo's turn.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hole in the wall now.
Yep. He goes forward. He grabs Raine, like by the arm, and says, "Go find Shattuck or the dragon, whichever one you think is best. But go, I'll take care of these things." And
But yeah,
he...
I'm not gonna point to the one to my north. Like, get him.
I'm a doing that. I shall attack. I assume a 26 hits the white.
Oh yeah.
Does a 13 take it down, or?
It looks a little sturdier.
it looks sturdier.
I mean, it's sturdier than like your typical skeleton, like the ones you fought like earlier. Were damaged before you took a hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
You were thinking you healed it. Yeah.
Yes, I was like, excuse me?
Use your TM.
You use a phoenix down, it comes back. Okay. Yep. Looks pretty beaten up now.
I didn't want to have to use all 3. But alright. All 3 attacks on this guy to the north of Raine.
Okay. The 10 will not be enough to take him out.
Can I posthumously add the elemental damage, or would you prefer that I say it?
I'll let you
Before I
add
know.
it. If you do add it, that will take him out.
Okay, I would like that last 5 to be fire damage.
Okay. Barbecue white.
Yep. Okay, I need to mark that off. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything I could do? I think at this point, I don't have much to do for. Oh, I shall use the Wand of Healing Word on Raine.
Nice. Cool.
How rough you looking there?
Well, I'm about out of a scale of 1 to 80, about a 22.
Holy shit!
Operating on that since we started.
When we're gonna do let's see, I have you're gonna get 4 charges worth 3d4 plus what is it, like 9? 12? No, 9. I think. Give me a second. Yeah, so you regain increase the spell slot level by 1 for each additional charge you expend. And I believe it is yep. It doesn't go up. Why do I suddenly not know how this thing works?
With the wisdom for each level, I think, or the modifier, whatever it is.
Do you not put the
No.
wisdom modifier? Well
No.
then,
No.
It's just 1
apologies.
per cast.
It is then 14.
Okay, that's double.
It's
Sorry.
better. It's better.
I can do quite a bit because between evasion and if I don't use my reaction, I do have half. So the points
Yeah.
go a little farther than they do on some.
You have some good healing potions though on you, right?
I usually can't use them because I'm taking my aim, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, I mean the dragon's outside now, so maybe you can do it this time.
Don't be stupid. We know her.
Melanie, you're gonna have to shove a potion down your girlfriend's throat.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Aoife.
I'm going to use my bonus action to rage,
Okay.
Smart.
and I'm going through this window after the dragon.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. It's right outside, so it's not gonna. It's you
It's
just
gonna be my question, so that's good to know. I'm glad the window's getting open for me.
Okay, that window is probably smashed.
Do I have to use an attack action to smash it? Or can I just...
I'm gonna say yes,
through?
unless you want to
Okay.
attempt to like bull rush through.
Yeah, I can attempt that. Sure.
Okay, we can.
If it
As
doesn't
part of your
work, I'll
movement, you're
just
gonna crash through. Okay, let's
punch
see.
it. What I roll?
Literally, this is just the battle of us crashing through things.
Yeah, it really is.
What should I roll for that?
Let's roll. He's right outside, so you don't have to leap that far. Let's see. Oh, for the bull rush. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it's probably a strength check to
It's
get
probably gonna
through
be a
the
strength check to get through the
Which
window.
means
through the
it's wisdom.
debris and the whatnot.
Yeah, it's wisdom for me. Wisdom or strength or athletics.
Let's do a strength check. Wisdom
Okay,
for
I
you,
get
of course.
advantage because I am raging. Yeah, it's a window. Open
Yeah,
up
but there's
for-
also
It's
like
boarded up though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't get you don't punch a hole as big as you need to get through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I then use one of my? Since
I would
failed it,
say
what-
you have to use the remainder of your actions to tear the board and get through.
Okay, yeah, because I just want to get through and get back onto him.
Yeah.
Use my movement to get back onto him. So that's what I want to try and do. Just
Okay.
use the rest of my action to get out and cling to him.
Yeah. That's what you're gonna have to do. So.
Okay, yeah. And I will do it recklessly, so like if I get all scratched up, I don't really care.
Okay.
It's more about just getting straight to him.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Just roll like a yeah. So that's
Okay.
your turn pretty much.
Yeah, but I'm on him again.
Okay. Roll a perception check now that you're outside.
Okay.
I like
I
to
like
think
that.
you just managed to get like his tail, and you're just
Yeah,
kind of
that's-
hanging on to that.
Starting to climb up with my many arms.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is very easy to see. Outside, there is a void beneath you, just
Mhm.
so you know.
Cool.
The strangest thing right now is both you and him have kind of this look of shock. And then you hear kind of in your head, oh, fuck. So you remember that guy from outside banging on the front door, that nightwalker?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So you're like, oh, that's strange. He's here now. 1, 2,
Oh no.
3, 4. So the lair you see is like there are the lair is floating atop this void. It's connected by chains that anchor it to like cliff faces on the wall. And you see on those cliff faces that go directly into the void, there are now nightwalkers climbing out of the void towards that lair.
I'm sorry,
hate it.
what?
I'll draw a picture. So
No, don't. No, we're good. We don't need the picture.
no,
Don't make a picture.
it's a simple picture.
Super frantically, but also super angrily under the approach.
So
There are night walkers or whatever that takes from the front door. They're coming like up the cliffs right now. More than 5.
yeah, so that's the lair in the middle. Those are the chains holding it up on the cliff sides. These are the nightwalkers coming up these cliffs, just crawling along. It's like the
Well, they look a lot less scary that way.
Yeah, it looks. It's like the lair's like a. It's like they're going towards the lair like a beacon.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Okay.
Don't like it at all.
Yeah, no,
I'm
why are
just-
they doing that?
Once I'm on Thyrast, I'm gonna just like smack him like to get his attention and like go back inside. And go back inside.
I think you and him have the same idea right now because you're like you two share a look like, oh no.
Go back inside and take me with you.
That would be your turn. Right.
So I get that some of this has been probably communicated, but it's also kind of
Yeah.
happening somewhat simultaneously, and things are happening really quickly. So I think Raine is still gonna do what she's gonna do. Hopefully he's coming back inside because she's going out after him too. I'm going to have to move and bonus. That's going to be a 1 attack of opportunity on me.
Okay, let's see. Nope.
Give me a second.
Oh, you have Sentinel, right?
Sentinel.
Yep.
Yep. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, okay. Creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you. Okay, sorry, nope.
He misses. It wasn't even close.
And I kind of think to my relic, I'm like, you say Avandra favors the bold. Well, prove it. And I try to leap out onto the guy instead.
Jesus Christ!
Okay! Alright, let me consult this. Give me a second.
Why is everybody fucking suicidal? Why is everybody in our party suicidal?
I would like you to roll an acrobatics check with advantage, please. Because, like, in your head, there's this teenage voice that says, "Fuck yes!"
I was hoping. 28.
Yeah, you easily, like, hop on. You're next to Aoife. And then you see this the abyss below you and the horrible sight coming up from it.
Go back
You can
inside, go
hear
back
Aoife
inside, go
just
back inside.
yelling at
Oh,
Thyrast to
fuck.
go back inside.
Let's stab him. This is not an advantage. Just regular attack.
Yep, that will do it.
And I just kind of, not really mechanically, I just kind of try to twist it in to help it hold me on for whatever shenanigans are going to be coming up.
Is that your
One of my
turn?
many arms goes around you.
That is my turn. Yeah.
All right. The scarf.
The arms of them all.
The scarf crits.
Jesus.
No, what now?
The scarf crits.
Oh,
Oh,
my
your
scarf?
skeleton scarf.
Yeah, your skeleton
okay.
scarf crits.
Okay.
No, the scarf of sexual preference.
I was making sure that no one else had a skeletal scarf. Like, I didn't know if it was just me at this point.
Let's see. That is going to be it's 12. It's 12 slashing, and then the first is 12 slashing, and the second one is 6 slashing.
Okay.
Yep. You are still restrained
Okay.
by the scarf. It's
Okay.
scarfy.
Yeah, no, I was honestly expecting that to happen when Raine stabbed. I was legit panicking.
I think it's hilarious.
All right. The corpse wall. Wait a second. Can he? It has to be attached to a ground, I imagine.
Oh god. Oh, I
but
know what you're
it
contemplating.
it has to come from stupid. Okay. The corpse wall is going to come over here. Melanie, because you are restrained. Hold on. Just checking. Because I should have just had this up. You have disadvantage on this dexterity save.
Cool.
So does your scarf. Your scarf doesn't save at all. Okay. They grab you. And they will do... Let's see... 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And they are going to push you... They're probably going to push you this side of the wall.
Okay.
Away from the electric thingy.
Okay.
Because... reasons. That's it for the lair action. Zaitari.
I'm here. Just 1 second.
Yep. Whenever you get a chance, roll me a perception check, because you're the closest to the door. Like, by far the closest to the door right now.
This is true.
Sorry.
Yeah, my perception check, because I'm so good at this. Oh, yeah.
Let me see. I mean, they're not hide. You don't really hear much. The battles,
okay.
it's way too
Yeah,
loud.
I know. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
All right, so these ball bearings are going to move to here.
Okay.
And I believe the books were attacking this one.
Yep.
So let's handle the ball bearings first.
Well, the books were attacking this one.
Oh, they were?
Yep, he has damage on
Okay.
him for the books.
Oh, okay. Then the books will keep going. Well, the books I'm going to have, with my bonus action, I'm going to have them refocus on this one.
Okay.
And the ball bearings are going to go on this one.
Okay.
I would imagine the 3 is the only one that misses.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Coda. He climbed up the back of my chair. And now is wanting me to love him. So that's 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
From the ball bearings.
You got it?
Okay. Are the books still... I'm guessing that one's still up then?
Yep.
Okay. Never mind. Then the books are gonna keep going at that one until. All right, let's do the 5d20 again.
I'm pretty sure the 5 misses, but everything else should hit.
That tracks. Okay.
Okay.
26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Pretty damage. Bloodied one would say.
Okay. Oh, Coda, you're standing on numbers. It's just 5, 2, 4, 6. Oh my gosh. All right, come on.
Would you like to move?
Yeah, I still have my action.
Okay. All right, that's a bonus. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, Coda. Yeah, I'll move myself like right here. That way I have like a good vantage on everything that's going on. And then I'm going to do some Eldritch Blast. We're going to start with this one. That, you know, my animated bullshit has been going at.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yep. Okay.
Still up?
Yep, still up.
Okay.
It's the one next to the spider, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Just making sure.
Alright, all 3 blasts go with that one.
Mm-hmm.
And these things are fucking hardy. I forgot that when I originally attacked the whites, it was with my steel wind strike, and I did a shit ton of damage.
Oh yeah, you did a shit ton of damage. That's why they only went down like one hit after Theo like just KO'd the rest of them.
That'll be the end of my turn. So I imagine that, like, you know, with my 12 perception check, like, I can hear some stuff going on, so I'm gonna look back and look through the door. Is there anything happening?
Okay. Yeah, now that you're like just now that you have an eye line towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you see because you're okay. About 20 feet away from the door, you do hear some commotion, like if you strain your ear.
Uh-huh.
And then you catch the glimpse of, like another, like a very similar like whites you've been fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see the image of this black creature with a shark-like snout just rush in, grab it, and just tear the upper body of the white in half. I will say, this shark-like creature does look, one would say, feral.
Okay.
And small?
Small? Feminine?
It's very hard to tell from this distance, especially since it's going at a frenzy.
You can't even tell if it's small?
Well, I'm also pretty far away.
Yeah,
so.
she's like, it's 20 feet from the door, and Zaitari is still like...
Yeah. I'm gonna share over the brooch. There's something interesting happening outside the door. There's a shark-like creature just kind of ripping and tearing through some white. I can't tell much more than that. It's pretty far away, but maybe it might be something to be concerned about.
That's your girl, Melanie.
Oh, now it's her daughter.
Oh no, the stealthy shit was me, and the beat the shit out of everyone's shit is Melanie.
Right, but is she crazy now?
Yeah. That is an excellent question.
Melanie, it is your turn.
I mean, it could be her, or it could be her crazy dad.
Yeah, this honestly sounds more like she spent a little bit too much time with Aunt Aoife.
Yes.
Unleashing the beast with it.
Melanie, you are restrained. Would you like to
Yeah.
attempt to be not restrained?
Hold on a second.
Okay. Are you being swarmed by cats?
Or puppies.
So I have one more Thunderbird dive left.
Okay.
And from her description, I'm starting to wonder if this is, in fact, Shattuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to, once more with my scarf,
Okay.
this guy's getting a tour of the world.
Yeah. I
I'm going to jump. Well, actually, how hurt does this stupid thing look?
Let me I can tell you. This thing looks...
Is that an action to do, Melanie?
I believe it's
Or
movement.
Lynn?
Thunderbird dive? No, it's not an action. It's just a thing.
Okay.
It's a
It's an
freebie.
ability.
Yeah.
It looks pretty hurt. You could probably take this thing out in like one blow.
All right, I'm gonna punch the stupid thing.
Okay.
But with my sword, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I believe plus 60. It probably needs a little bit more than that. Okay, now it's dead. It falls onto the ground with like in a pile of bones. You no longer have a swanky cat dog scarf.
Not swanky. Do you know what swanky means? Come on.
It's like their latest fashions. You know everybody likes obscure
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Is the dragon
Who
back
wouldn't want a
inside
cat
at this
dog
point?
scarf?
No, it hasn't been his turn. He goes after you.
A
Okay.
skeletal cat dog.
Then
scarf.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna use commanding strike and say, Theo, get one of those whites. Just hit it real hard. You've got this. I believe in you.
Great.
And you can add a 2 to that if you hit. Oh, that's a terrible roll.
Is that to damage or to?
To damage, yeah.
Okay, to hit. Okay.
Okay, so 18 altogether.
Yep, to this guy.
All right,
the one-
he goes down.
Good.
Jump, and then just yeet. And
Yeet.
I have 10 feet after I hit the door. How close am I to the shark?
You're about 10 feet away. All right, let me drop the token on. It's still 10 feet away from you, so I'm gonna put it like right there just to signify it's 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
All right, so this is what the shark looks like.
Oh boy.
Give me a moment.
Oh boy.
I don't want to see it.
It's not too bad.
It's a street shark.
It's not that big.
Oh, okay.
It's
Someone
black.
Let me know when it's on there.
It just looks like an action figure that has a shark head.
It looks like a
It's-
street shark.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has a black head. It has glowing red eyes, and currently it has half a white in its mouth.
But only
And
half.
I only have a bonus action left, but now that I'm only 10 feet away, does it see me?
Oh yeah.
Does it seem to recognize me?
Roll an insight check.
Oh shit.
Kill.
Oh, that shouldn't be at disadvantage. It was a
It's
20.
Okay.
Natural 20. Oh
Yeah,
my
it was a
God.
natural 20. I will say that this being exudes extreme violence. If it had an aura, it'd be extreme violence.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
And when it looks at you, it continues to exude that aura.
Okay.
Rip and tear.
Okay. All right. That's all I'm gonna try to get out of my bonus action. So that's my turn.
Is it small?
It's small. It's definitely shorter than Melanie.
Okay.
Baby shark.
Thyrast is like, fuck this shit. And he will go back inside.
Does he
I'm
bring
Does he take,
our party members with him? Or does
or
he
does
go?
he phase through?
He will. I
Yep.
mean, that's the only way he can get through because the hole you made was way too small. So please.
He can always
Oh,
just
no.
smash through the window.
He's a big
Yeah,
boy.
but he has no reason to try to bring them in with him.
I know.
mean, 2 birds. Come on.
So I'd like you both to make acrobatics checks to just hold on to the outside of the window.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are fine. You're hanging on. There's like that metal working in the window, so you guys are just like chilling there. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Gonna, you know, just because I think it's gonna be fun. He is going to use a spell. And
Yeah, I'm out.
okay.
I can't counterspell anymore.
I can't punch him.
All right. You see this table start to move. So
Oh,
it wasn't really too
exciting.
bolting. It wasn't really bolted too hard. I'm
Oh,
just
is he taking a page out of my book, that fucker?
I'm just gonna get a token out.
Rain on the window.
Sure.
Yep.
Pretend this token is a table, and he is going to telekinetically fling it in Theo's direction.
Yep.
Oh, it's just telekinesis. Never mind.
He's okay.
I figured it was either telekinesis or animate objects, but either way, it was coming for me.
Yeah.
What do I have to do?
All right. So you
I
have.
think it's just an attack roll.
Yeah, it's just an attack roll. So
Okay.
it will. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
That was a fun inflection.
That's either a natural 20 or a natural 1.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a 20.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Cool.
Just.
Cody, you're being so clingy today. And by clingy, I mean you just want to be near me.
I think
Left
he overheard you
forever,
talking
Mom.
about getting another cat.
And he's
Oh.
like, please, mommy, look at me.
I am enough.
Oh no.
Okay.
I think you'd be okay. He was, I mean, it's not like he's not used to being not the only animal in the house. But I mean, being another cat, like being with other cats is different than being with like dogs.
Yeah.
Waiting
Okay.
for that damage roll.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm just given how much this table weighs. I was just seeing how much damage it would do, and there seems to be consensus on very heavy tables.
So technically an improvised weapon, so it's only 1d4. You're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
There it is. Okay. All right, Theo.
Yep.
You are standing around just celebrating your last kill. It was a great kill.
I mean, no.
Yeah. As this giant iron table comes careening your way, doing 60 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy
Okay, that's not
shit!
bad.
That's still a lot for a table.
6-0.
6-0.
Oh.
Just
You're-
table to
you're-
the face.
You're
God
you're
damn.
fine, but
Good thing it didn't hit Raine.
but you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I like to think that it actually kind of like hits Theo, and he does one of those like ooh as he catches it,
Yeah.
and kind of tosses it away,
Yeah.
and just glares at the dragon. His eyes flash gold for
Nice.
a second.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, if I remember
nice.
correctly, I mean, you know, fighter got lots of HP,
Yeah.
so.
Oh yeah, but that's still. I didn't know how much damage he'd taken so far. Because
I don't
like
think a whole lot.
Mel's
yeah.
at 39.
No.
60 would have taken her down.
Yeah, you've
I
also been
was-
fighting the dragon, so.
True.
Yeah.
It is.
We've been on ad clear duty.
Yeah. It's Theo's turn.
Mm-hmm.
He just got hit by a table. I
Yep.
assume he's angry.
He is, yes.
That's a table, so they won't attack.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out if I can get around here without. It's just a table now, right?
Yeah, it's
So,
just a table.
Also, I do have protection against evil and good still on me. Or I did. When
evil.
he.
I don't.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Let me just ping it in the.
Yep. Just ping it, please.
Give me a second. Looking for it. Damn it! I opened up Tilda's thing again. I keep doing that. I'm like looking for Theo's character sheet, and I open up Tilda's. Protection from evil and good. So creatures of these types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target.
Oh, okay. I wrote another 20.
Holy
You're
Wow.
shit.
shitting me.
I'm not shitting you. I swear to God.
Okay. Well, then I guess I take 60
Yeah, you do
points
take,
of damage.
and you definitely have to roll for concentration on that.
Yep. And there's no way I can.
No, no, you can't.
So what is even the point?
Wait, if
Um,
you get a natural 20, maybe she'll give it to you.
Wait, it's half of, so it'd be 30.
It'd be 30.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yep.
a plus 10 to your
I have
constitution?
a plus 9. To
Oh, oh my
man.
god.
See, I almost would have made it.
Wow.
Because I even have advantage from Warcaster.
Damn.
Now you're real angry.
That tracks.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yes. I believe, as I feel protection from evil and good, leave me,
Mm-hmm.
I cast fly on
Nice.
myself,
Nice.
and I fly towards the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And with my bonus action, because I've used my action to, cast a spell, and I have, what the fuck? Why do I keep doing this? I have something that lets me do this. I'm going to use the elemental longsword with a charge.
Ooh, no you're not. That's unfortunate.
Do I have advantage? Because no, I don't.
No, they're outside.
Never mind.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I do nothing.
Okay.
That is the extent of my turn.
Aoife.
I am crawling back in,
Okay.
running up the window more so I can drop down on him from above,
Okay.
and start stabbing more.
Okay.
Does she get advantage? Because
Yeah, I'd say she
flanking
gets
from me?
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
So
at least
27 to hit.
something
Yep,
happened.
27.
And add 2 points of damage for rage.
Okay.
Another 27, add another 2 points of damage for rage.
Yep.
And then add an additional 10 points for that last one, so 18 damage.
Okay. Nice.
I'm gonna cry, you guys.
I'm sorry.
It's not. No, you're not.
I mean, she's definitely not, but it's definitely happened to all of us.
Yeah, I
yeah.
feel
Yeah, it
it.
I
has.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
Though
The
this,
last session, Raine and I both just.
When I missed with elven accuracy, you roll.
Oh yeah, it was really bad.
I know. I know.
Okay. Is that your turn, Aoife?
That is my turn.
All right, Raine.
Am I able to get onto him? Is there? Can I make that leap?
I'd give you an acrobatics check. Like
All
in
right.
your head, it's like do it.
Oh yeah, of course. You got like a teenager on your shoulder.
5.
No, that's the dragon.
The 25 make it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I never assumed that, but no. So yeah, I'm gonna come over here and stab.
Mhm.
Just like a bunch of lice on him. Okay, that's what I wanted. So here's my bonus action. I'm gonna sacrifice my hit points.
Right. Wait.
or-
Give me a second.
Oh my!
Before we continue with this, before we continue with the shenanigans,
Uh-oh.
Raine, how you want
What?
to do this?
Ooh, that's appropriate.
I leap. I don't so much jump as I just like kind of crawl back in and push myself off of the window, leaping, raising the dagger over my head with both hands and just stab and right into his neck and ride him down to the ground, basically. Just
Nice.
use it to like, it's like it goes into the neck and just goes down like, 4 or 5 feet, just ripping him open.
Awesome. Okay. So, with that, the the corpse wall collapses. The whites look around aimlessly, as if not knowing what to do. However, there
They
is
don't just disappear?
the whites don't disappear. They are creatures. There is a feral. You guys now all see the feral were-shark just outside the door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I breathe heavily, kind of look, and I'll use my bonus action to start moving this way.
All right, sounds good. Skeletons are dead.
All right.
Sorry, it was Zaitari's turn. Zaitari.
Yes.
What about the whites?
Oh, right, the whites. The whites.
Yeah,
would
I'm still
move.
going. I'm still going at him.
Well, yeah, I know, but they had a turn first.
Oh,
The whites are gonna. Oh, he's dead, so we'll just put a big old X on him. The whites are gonna. Aggressive.
The hell?
a gazoon-tite? I'm not sure.
It's probably cat rubbing against.
Oh.
Mike. I'm gonna just take a
Yeah.
guess.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know why it's picking up that mic though. I should have a different mic enabled that the cat is not here.
One's gonna try to hit Raine. Nope. Nope. And one's gonna double move to Zaitari and can't do anything.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
There we go.
They just, you know, the ball bearings are gonna move and attack.
You know, I didn't need to do it, but I just see what it would have been. It would have been another 12d4. So I'm just gonna roll to see what.
Ooh, that's a crit on
Yeah,
one of
that
them.
is a crit.
Dang, diggity, dang, dang.
So
dang,
does the 9 plus 8 hit? That would be
17.
17. I don't
Nine.
think it hit last time.
On these guys, it does hit.
Okay, so
The
4 out of
skeleton,
them.
yeah, the skeleton, like yeah.
5d8 or 5d4, sorry, plus 16.
Okay.
So 31 points of damage from the bludgeoning. I think the book should also be able to move and do the same thing
Okay.
because they were like right there.
Yeah, they were like next to each other. So I was good. I think
Yeah.
all of those
Okay,
will
so
hit.
all of those hit. Alright, so another 31 points of damage from the thing, so.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
Yes, I would. I am going to... yeah, well, since it's right in front of me, I'm just gonna slash.
Alright. Okay.
Still up?
Yep, still up.
Okay.
And that will... Is 14... I think 14 might be just enough. Yes, that will take it out.
Alright. Let me just double check, something really quick on, animate objects. Because I think it's when I just have to command them to do something. Yeah, so they already had their command to attack. So they just kept following it. It's just like when I need to tell them to do something different, that takes up my bonus action.
Right.
So then I'm gonna go to here and use my bonus action to stab.
Okay.
With the offhand attack.
Okay, and that will take that one out.
Great.
Didn't have much.
Zaitari and Thea did a very good job on ad cleanup duty.
Honestly, yeah.
And that's the end of Zaitari's turn.
Melanie.
At least he was good for something here.
Hey, listen, you know, we can't all be the heroes of the stories
Leona.
sometimes. Oh yeah.
Melanie, what do you want to do?
Melanie's gonna walk up to the creature.
Okay.
And I just put my hand out like reaching toward them to see if they respond.
Okay. Let me get that ninja sign off you because you're no longer restrained. I would count this as persuasion.
Okay. Do I have any extra or disadvantage or advantage?
Right now it's a straight roll, I would say. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Considering, yeah.
You see the creature's eyes like flicker for a moment, like, and then like shake their head, and like just kind of like stare off at you. Like the violent aura that once surrounded it has dissipated, and it's kind of just curiously looking at you now.
Still with half a white's body in its mouth. I like to imagine.
Yes, yes.
Yum,
Yeah, like
nom,
a
nom,
puppy, like a puppy. Cocks his head,
Yeah.
has something in its mouth, looking at
Yeah.
you.
Are there any other whites adjacent to us?
No,
Actually, there would be a whole bunch of them that were right by the door, because that's the ones that Theo took care of.
well, dead ones, yes.
Well, yeah.
Okay, but they're not
But undead
active.
living whites, no. You see, there is a pile of white corpses behind the shark.
Okay, did the persuasion take my action?
I'm gonna have to say yes.
Okay, that's fine. I am going to just, kind of as a bonus action, just say, it's okay.
All right.
And then I'm also gonna just go ahead down a healing potion just in case, because
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
I don't want the trauma of like my daughter killing me. So if this is indeed, but I'm getting that vibe.
All right.
So.
Thyrast is no longer around. Thea, would you like to do anything?
I will fly down and pick Aoife up off of the corpse of Thyrast and put her here, because I know it's less like I'm here to save you and more like, here, kid, just don't play on dangerous things type of thing.
Can I can I give Raine my one of my potions of greater healing?
It is my turn.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize we were still in turn order.
Yeah, we're still in turn order.
That's my bad.
yeah.
That's my bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I thought we were
And
out of turn
then-
order.
I will move here.
Okay.
And
it is Hemlock's.
wait. How far away is she? How is everybody looking in terms of like needing healing and stuff?
I'm perfectly fine.
Okay.
I'm looking at about 1/3 of my standard healthness.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I think you're a little too far away.
That's fine. Just giving you a status.
My audio totally
that's
cut out. What happened?
Theo's on healing duty.
Yeah, well, I picked you up off of the corpse of the dragon and set you down like right here. Because I know you don't need me to like bring you over anywhere. You know, you're fast enough on your own.
Yeah.
Literally, you carried my wife, who was in labor, right to our townhouse. Yeah.
Can you
We're
think one more time
worried-
what he at me?
So,
Okay.
If we're not worried about running out of charges, I wouldn't say no to like a 1-charge healing word.
okay. I can do that. I take out the wand that I haven't used yet. And send a healing word towards Raine.
Over half. I'm looking great.
And that is my turn. I'm gonna be flying over towards Melanie. You know.
Yep.
Just trying to back her up.
All right. Aoife.
I can see what Melanie's trying to do
Yeah.
with this shark thing. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna pat around my pockets and pull out my kazoo
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and just start playing the kazoo to maybe give advantage on any checks to try and reach Shattuck if this is Shattuck.
Okay. Sounds
Or
good.
confuse the hell out of some random were shark. Some random were shark is
Yep.
like, the fuck is happening right now?
Either way, it will benefit us.
Raine, what would you like to do?
gonna come over by Melanie. I think I have the movement. Yeah, I have between dash and blah blah blah.
Okay.
Monk. Merle shit.
Yeah.
My turn.
All right. And Zaitari. You're muted.
Oh, fuck! I thought I unmuted myself. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang back and like observe. I'm good on healing. So.
Okay.
And Raine ran the fuck away. So.
Okay. All right, Melanie.
I would like to drink a potion.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You are face to face with this shark creature who is currently staring at you like a husky puppy who has his head tilted to the side.
Oh.
No.
Do I feel like this creature recognizes me?
What's your passive insight if you don't want to do an insight check?
No, I can do an insight check.
Okay. There's like hold on, let me see. There's like some confusion that's coming from it. Whether that's based on like recognition, you're unsure.
I don't really have any way to verify that this is not a rando. I'm just gonna say, Shattuck? Is that you?
Okay. Thyrast is dead. I'm just gonna take him off the turn order. And from the creature, you hear like a very growly, "Mom?"
Oh, that's so girl.
And
I would like to use my reaction to squeal a little bit and cry a little bit.
and she's like the were-shark starts crying.
Oh, I'm also crying.
Love it, but this is the weirdest family.
We are currently out of combat.
Okay, just a quick aside. I have been with Shattuck for more than a month, and I have not, during a full moon, seen my daughter turn into a wereshark before, have I?
You have not. You
Okay.
have not. You have definitely been with her during a full moon, and you have not seen this.
Have we been told that we need to GTFO?
I mean,
Because
you
there's-
heard you heard about the nightwalkers. That was
Okay.
communicated with you.
Eva screamed at you guys about the nightwalkers.
Would anybody like to look out the window?
No.
I mean,
don't look out
I'm
the
close
window.
enough. I'll take a look.
No.
All right. You look out the window. Just as you look out the window, there is this dark shadow that passes by the window.
Okay, y'all. I think it's
Melanie
time to
hugs
leave.
Shattuck, like the biggest of hugs. I think we have to go. We will. I love you, even though you are a little bit toothier right now than usual. We'll fix this so that you don't have to be, all teeth all the time. All right.
Yeah, she hugs you tight. She looks up from the hug. Raine, you're like right next to them, right?
Yeah.
She looks over at you and says, "Mama."
Group back. Your mamas and your aunties are good. Take care of you.
Zaitari, give me a second. I'm gonna message something to you.
those hadn't been deck saves, we would have been so fucked.
Oh my god, yes.
Nobody even went down. Yet.
I would say 1, 2.
That's a matter of escaping the dozen nightwalkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just gotta get out.
So if you guys are into like indie and like student films and stuff, one of my really good friends is currently being played at a film festival that has a cash prize.
Ooh.
So when we're all done, if you guys want to pop in and watch for Michael clinging at the number 10 spot, I'll put the link.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
What's the movie about?
You will not like his movie.
Okay.
It's like a claymation 80s slasher horror kind of thing.
Yeah, nope, won't like that.
It's all hand animated.
I mean,
which is
I'm
cool, but it's not your style.
Yeah, I'm really into the hand animation, the claymation and stuff like that. That would be awesome. Not the horror slasher stuff though.
I don't know what any of the other films are going to be, because they're all like student films. But
That's what you get.
I know his.
That's what you get, Zaitari.
Where did you send that out? Was it
Private
Discord?
messages, yes, Discord.
Oh, okay.
By the way, I want to say that Theo has touched down, and is just kind of leaning, like sagging on his sword, out of relief. But he's not letting go of concentration quite yet
Okay.
on the fly.
Eva's just going to go over to Theo and just pat his back.
He actually puts an arm around you and hugs you, like one of those side hugs.
Don't do it.
The bro hug.
She gives you like a little punch in the armpit. Don't do that. Don't make it weird.
I have a question about
Didn't think I was.
sending. Does it send in the voice? It's just there's a message in your mind. You recognize the sender if it knows you, right?
Yeah, you
I
should.
assume so.
I believe that is how that works. I don't think
I'm
it's
reading this-
outright stated, but I think that's assumed.
I mean, if not, Jester's messages just got
The
even
creature
more weirder.
hears
Oh yeah.
in its mind and recognizes you as the sender if it knows you. And you can answer in a like manner.
Okay.
I'm an idiot. You understand, right?
Oh, you should grab what you came for. Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
There's something on Thyrast that we need?
No, we came for
We came for the kid.
the child.
Yeah. But I'm just relaying the sending that I got. You should grab what you came for. It's on Thyrast and go before the nightwalkers come.
I bet that there's a freaking phylactery.
No, there's probably a piece of the dragon sphere.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm going to assist Theo for searching for it.
Okay.
Did he remain in dragon form when he died?
Yes.
That's a big corpse. We cannot put that in the portable hole.
No.
No.
I'm gonna have to
Okay, Theo will
bandage.
fly over. I don't know how good his investigation is. and it's
You're
only a
getting
+3.
You're getting an assisted, so
Yeah, it's gonna be better than mine. I think mine's a +1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
18.
nice. You find a black, a blue, and a red crystal.
Whoa! He
Oh,
had a
shit.
lot.
Oh no.
Okay.
No touchy.
Okay.
No
Oh,
touchy.
no.
Yeah.
Theo knows he can touch them.
Oh, Theo can just fucking poke him all he wants?
He
It's
can.
because of the powers, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Would I
then,
be
yeah,
able to
he'll
hold him
scoop
with
him
my
right up.
astral hand?
I'll open up my bag of holding.
Are you?
Give me a second.
He was just gonna hold him in his hand, but
How
sure,
big
he'll
are-
dump him in.
I always assumed these were like the size of like 2 soda cans. How big are they?
So the
Two
orb. So the
soda
orb is
cans.
like the
That's
size.
so
So the
specific.
orb you guys found, that is part of this, is the size of about a bowling ball. So like
Oh.
about a soda can would probably be the correct.
So just one soda can.
yeah, one soda can.
Okay, so you could hold them in. You could hold 3 in 2 of your hands, but it would be a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah.
full.
Mostly just
Instead, he's
the
just
black.
yeah, he'll just pop him
Yeah.
into the portable hole, or not the portable hole. The
Yeah, the bag of
bag of
holding.
holding.
Give me a second. I
and
need-
just
yeah.
and just remark to Zaitari, make sure no one else reaches for those but me.
Oh, no worries.
And then you're gonna fly back over here. We have to go.
Yeah, I'll relay back to whoever it is that sent that message to me.
Okay, there's her name. I just want. I need to just make sure I spelled it right.
Guessing it was
Okay.
smoke.
But you do recognize the voice.
Or Danica.
Can Danica cast sending?
I don't know. Probably not, but
I'll reply back to them. Do I know that name? Darren?
You might. So
We have what I'll say back to them. We have what we need. We're leaving now.
Are you ready to move, Clara? Can you follow us?
sorry.
Theo suggests I can fly her on my back.
Well, aren't we teleporting our asses out?
I can't. Somebody
we
else
need
got to
to
do
go. Yeah, we need to go find Danica though first, too, right? She's the one who brought us here.
Might have to do is I'll jump in the portable hole and have Theo fly us out of here, maybe.
it. I
Okay,
think we
yeah,
should
that
just...
would work.
Listen, we need to be cinematic and run. The way we came in here.
I mean, I'm all down for that. I love making the correct story choice over the.
Yeah, let's just run.
Okay, yeah.
Theo will absolutely give Shattuck in her were-shark form a piggyback if she lets him.
Okay, she lets. I mean, and you're like, I forgot. It's 10. It doesn't.
So-
the strength lasts for 10 minutes. I always forget.
So, before Theo can pick up Shattuck, Melanie's gonna just pick her up
Okay.
and just hold on to her. And just still like slightly crying. Just like, oh, I've got a little shark baby and it's okay.
I mean, hell, right now my strength is 27. I could pick
Oh,
them
nice.
both up.
Just like, ha ha ha.
All right. You guys,
It lasts for one. It only lasts for 1 minute though.
Okay.
Not 10 minutes.
Okay.
But I do have 2. What does? Yeah. So I do have 2 uses of it.
okay.
Although I will take 2 points of exhaustion
Okay.
after that.
All right. So you guys run out as like.
But whatever.
You guys run out as like parts of the building start to collapse. Like there are no there's still like whatever living beings there were are all covered with this like red viscous fluid. That's not blood.
Ugh.
Interesting.
Not blood.
Oh, it's the goo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you're running out, like you see like kind of like, you know, Attack on Titan, several of these large, like shadowy creatures start ripping into the building, just looking for anybody else that's still among the living. You do hear a couple screams as they are getting annihilated just by standing near some of these beings.
Nice.
Yes, that is exactly it. Yeah, and you guys eventually find Danica. She was kind of waiting outside because not really useful in times like these right now, compared to you guys.
That's fair.
Yep.
Loaded, you know.
Yep.
Get wrong.
Yep.
That'd be bad.
And yeah, and you guys are able to teleport if you wish.
Yeah, let's get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
No.
Also, does
strongly
anybody know
wish.
Charlene Page?
Charlene.
The name
Is that the
sounds
lady that gave me the
familiar.
horse?
Yes.
Yes.
It was a fucking spy horse! Son of a bitch, I knew it!
You also, if I remember correctly, gave her a tour of Shattuck's room because the rabbit was there.
You
Son
did
of a
this!
bitch.
You did this!
It wasn't Theo's fault at all. Maybe a little.
Oh ho ho. Interesting.
It was a fucking spy
question,
horse.
question.
I can't believe it. Oh my
Because
god.
I don't remember, so I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So when I first got the message from her, it was like, you're a friend of X. I hadn't actually met her at the party, had I?
I don't think you had. I think she was hanging around Lady the Void a lot.
So she was at the party.
Yeah,
then.
she was at the party.
Of course she was. Motherfucker.
I was waiting for like, you're suspicious of everybody. You're just gonna be suspicious of her, and I'm just waiting.
I was suspicious of the goddamn horse! And I wasn't suspicious of her at all! I was like, is this horse a demon horse or is it full of gnomes? And you're like,
No, it's just
no.
a regular fucking
no,
horse.
it's a regular horse.
You
But
had
the person
Tilda
who gave it
come
to
out
you
and
is
do
super-
detect magic
I
on the damn horse.
on the horse! And
Okay.
the whole time, there was literally some fucking shape changer weirdo right beside us and we didn't know. Or
Yep.
just a mm.
It was literally a Trojan horse.
Oh god! I was just waiting for like, you're to suspect her. You suspect everybody else here. It's like, oh, you're giving her a tour of Shattuck's room? Oh my god.
I mean, specifically just the bunny.
Which is in Shattuck's
Yeah.
room.
I know. I'm aware.
There's a fucking house centipede on my closet door.
Ugh.
Oh dear God!
I
Get it!
need to
Get it!
kill it.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
You know, that's what I had hoped my cats would be good for, like getting insects.
I had to get my wad of paper towels first.
Some cats are a little too into eating insects. Like my trinket loves bugs.
You okay? There's Mallory.
It's dead.
Okay.
Shit, do you need to roll a save? Are you gonna make it?
We had a house centipede last night too. No, the night before, and I killed it. And the second I like pulled a shoe away to pick up the mess, Trinket just zoomed right and scooped it up and ran away to eat it.
Oh my god.
Didn't I to clean it up?
Yeah, my cats don't go for insects. Except
Yeah,
for
that's super
moths.
weird. Coda does not give a shit, and neither do my mom's cats.
My cats like to chase them, but they don't usually
Yeah.
eat them. Well,
yeah,
they'll
my
eat the
mom's cats will
flies.
chase the flies and stuff.
They both eat the flies, but Leia always takes her time to eat the flies, and so Luke will come in and take the fly like right out from under her mouth when she's going in to eat it, and he's like, "Nom!" And then she's
My
like,
fly.
"Fuck! What did you do?" And at one point,
He's
I
like,
watched
"I
Sabine
got
eat one of
that
her
shit."
flies.
Wow.
Wow.
Leia
Yeah, she
doesn't know
stares
how
at them
to.
for like she stares for a long time. She like gloats.
She doesn't know how to protect her prey.
Yeah.
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 One time before I was living here, I had my roommate had a cat named Chester. He was a big, fluffy, blonde, gingery boy.
Oh.
And he was like the first cat. They were like the first cats I actually lived with. So one night I came home. In my bedroom there was a stag beetle. I don't know how it got there. It was next to my bed. So I grabbed Chester. I put him in front of the beetle, and because I'm like, oh, cats love bugs, and he just looks at it, and then he gingerly lifts his paw and taps it very gently on the head.
Yep.
And I was
soft
just
tap.
like, are you fucking kidding me? What am I supposed to do? Eventually, I got it out.
You're supposed to kill that shit yourself.
Eventually, I got it out somehow, but I was just like, you are... Why? Yeah, that was it.
My cat was always, she would find mice in our basement and bring them up onto the main level that we lived on and just play with the mice. But the mice would be alive.
Oh yeah, of course. They're more fun that way.
Yeah, exactly. She didn't want to kill them. She wanted to play with them. So, yeah, my mom and I would be running around, trying to screaming at the top of our lungs, trying to find whatever it is, and like get the cat out of the way because she was like, "No, this is mine. It's my toy. I found it." Then, my
Go
mom
hunt your
would...
own mouse.
Exactly. We had varmint catching gloves, which were basically just oven gloves that we had designated for this specific purpose. And so we would take the varmint catching gloves, we would catch the mouse, and then, or whatever tiny, like, creature. One time it was a mole, and then just chuck it into the woods beside our house.
Yep.
Because neither of us really wanted to kill the small creatures.
Good luck, buddy. Yeet.
Yeah. But we weren't, I guess, as if it was kind of passive killing, like it hit a tree or fell on the ground. My mom's laughing hysterically right next to me. Sorry. Or there were 4 cats in the neighborhood that roamed outside. If it managed to get past all of that, survive all of those things, my mom was like, "It survives all of those things, it deserves to get back in the house."
Yeah, I will say that my coworker told me a couple stories about some mice that she's trapped over the years, and there was this mouse that kept coming back, and they recognized it because it had like a little chunk of its ear missing, and I think like had a little scar on its eye, probably from like getting batted by one of the cats.
Mm-hmm.
And one day they just had to drive it like 10 miles away.
Yeah.
Because they would like she would drive out like a mile or two to let it out, and it just kept coming back to the house. So she just drove for a while and then let it out. Just like, listen, buddy, you can't come back anymore.
Yeah. I remember when we had squirrels at the old apartment. We looked up like what you have to do to get rid of squirrels, and you have to take them like 5, 10, 15 miles away.
Yeah.
And our landlord was like, "Oh, I took them, down to this other place, which was less than a mile away." And we were like, "They're just gonna come back." And he was like, "No, it's fine." Glad we don't live there anymore.
Yeah.
That place sucked. Anyway, are we doing any more? Jared, or
yeah, you guys have arrived back home. You still have a shark child who
Okay.
is crying
I bet.
a lot. But yeah, we can end it here for tonight. I do have a list of things you guys found because I actually took the time to write all this down.
Oh, nice.
When,
Thank you.
Yeah, when you guys want to look at it, I have it ready in a document.
Oh, so like the shit that we found?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the
We have-
random ass fucking books that you decided to put into the portable hole.
Yeah. Some evil knickknacks.
Yep. Evil knickknacks.
Yep, pretty much.
Things that need to be
Knickknacks and
identified
paddywhacks.
properly.
But yeah, you guys arrived safely home. Child intact, crystals intact. And
When you say safely home, do you mean like still in the swamp, or do you mean like
you,
we?
did Zaitari still have teleport?
Nope.
No, she
Okay,
did not.
you're in the swamp.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But we can
No,
spend the night
I was-
somewhere, and then Zaitari can take us home.
Completely out of those because I teleported us there. So unless
That's
we
right.
magically
You just
had
got
a
one per
long
day.
rest.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
one more thing.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to level 16.
Yay!
Whoa!
Tilda 2?
Yeah, Tilda too. Or I mean, I'm not gonna hold you back. That'd just be stupid.
Well, I don't know.
Suddenly you're sitting there breastfeeding your baby, and you like, your arms
Oh.
just go. "Coo."
Pop baby's head.
Yes, I know.
Then your baby is like breastfeeding while you level up, and it levels up.
Level 2 baby.
Level 2. Well, I would imagine you get a level 1 baby out of that.
I'm assuming they start at level 0.
Yeah.
Level 1 baby.
So, I'm gonna admit, I have no idea how many hit points Theo actually like has as a maximum because you didn't put that in.
Oh, oops.
Yeah,
Haha, oops.
I know he had like 120 something.
it was like 100 something.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
but
rolled high actually on his freaking like goddamn dice. So, like, he's a fighter, so he's a pool of hit points. I think it's like it was in the ballpark of like 125 or something like that.
But he is now definitely at least one level of exhausted,
Yeah.
and at 59 out of who knows how many hit points.